Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Welcome to this evening's historic gala dinner. The program is ready to begin. Please take your seats. Also at this time, please turn cell phones and pagers to their off or silent mode. During dinner, for security reasons, please remain at your table. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Our program is ready to begin. If you will, please take your seats. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's historic gala dinner. Our program is ready to begin. Please take your seats. During dinner, for security reasons, please remain at your table. Thank you, and enjoy your evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome tonight's special guest of honor, His Excellency Xi Jinping, the Vice President of the People's Republic of China and a friend of Iowa, escorted by the Honorable Terry E. Branstad, the Governor of the great state of Iowa, and by First Lady Chris Branstad.
Good evening.
晚上好，
I am truly honored to formally welcome Vice President Xi Jinping from the People's Republic of China to Iowa.
我非常荣幸地正式欢迎中华人民共和国副主席习近平访问爱荷华州。
Thank you, Vice President Xi, for accepting our invitation to return to Iowa, and thank you for taking time to visit old friends and meet new ones.
习副主席，感谢您接受我们的邀请，重返爱荷华州，也感谢您抽出时间来看望老朋友，并结识更多的新朋友。
On July 22, 1983, I signed the formal agreement with the then Governor Zhang Shuguang that established the sister state relationship between the state of Iowa and the Hebei province in China. In my remarks during that signing ceremony, I noted that this was a diplomatic milestone for the state of Iowa. And nearly 29 years later, I realize the deeper significance of those words and how this long-standing friendship has flourished.
1983年7月22日，我与当时的河北省省长张曙光签署了正式协议，确立了爱荷华州与中国河北省的友好姊妹州省关系。在签约仪式上，我特别提到，这是爱荷华州外交领域的一个里程碑。近29年以来，我进一步认识到了这句话的深远意义，并见证了这一长期持久友谊的发扬光大。
As this sister state relationship has shown, Iowans are sincere people who have actively participated in numerous exchanges with our Chinese friends.
正如这一姊妹州省友好关系所展示的，爱荷华州人民真诚积极地参与了和中国朋友的众多交流。
We are proud of our mutual beneficial trading partnership with China, and Iowa farmers are proud to harvest safe and reliable agriculture products for use by the people of China. We hope to build upon these partnerships in related areas where Iowa leads the world, such as biotechnology, advanced manufacturing, food processing, and financial services.
我们对与中国的互利贸易伙伴关系感到自豪，我们也为爱荷华州农民能向中国人民提供安全可靠的农产品感到骄傲。我们希望将这一伙伴关系扩展到爱荷华州在世界领先的其他领域，比如生物技术、先进制造业、食品加工行业以及金融服务。
We hope that this dinner tonight and your entire visit to Iowa will foster an even deeper friendship between Iowa and China, one that will continue to grow and benefit both of our peoples.
我们希望今天的晚宴以及您在爱荷华州期间的整个行程，将进一步加强爱荷华州和中国的深厚友谊。我们深信，这一友谊必将持续发展，使双方人民不断受益。
In 1985, when you visited me here in the governor's office, I was in my late 30s and serving my first term as governor. At that time, you were in your early 30s and a local party leader in Saskatchewan.
1985年，当您来到这里的州长办公室拜访我时，我已过了35岁，正值州长的第一任期。而您那时刚刚30出头，任石家庄一个县的书记。
I am honored to once again serve as Iowa's governor and have this historic opportunity to welcome you back to our state. And so many Iowans are pleased that a man that we befriended those many years ago has risen to such an important position of prominence and respect in the great nation of China.
我很高兴再次担任爱荷华州州长，也很高兴有这一历史性机遇。欢迎您再次来到我们州，众多的爱荷华人感到非常的兴奋。多年前，我们结识的一位朋友，已位列中国这一伟大国家如此显赫、令人尊敬的地位。
I would ask all of you to please join me in raising our glasses to our longtime friend, Vice President Xi Jinping, and the long-lasting friendship between Iowa and China.
请大家和我一起举杯，欢迎我们的老朋友习近平副主席，也共同祝愿爱荷华州和中国的友谊地久天长。
尊敬的布兰斯塔德州长和夫人，尊敬的维尔萨克部长、骆家辉大使、布朗巴克州长、施耐德州长，女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家好。
Governor Branstad and Mrs. Branstad, Secretary Vilsack, Ambassador Locke, Governor Brownback, Governor Schneider, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good evening.
感谢州长先生热情洋溢的讲话，感谢艾奥瓦州朋友为我们举行盛大的欢迎晚宴。我谨向在座的各位朋友以及300多万爱州人民致以良好的祝愿。
Mr. Governor, I want to thank you for your warm speech, and I want to thank our friends in Iowa for holding this grand welcoming dinner for us. Here, I'd like to send my best regards to everyone present and to the over 3 million people of Iowa.
来到爱州啊，我感到非常之亲切，因为在1985年，我第一次访问美国，也是在爱州啊，第一次近距离的接触到美国的人民。
Coming to Iowa brings back many fond memories. In 1985, during my first visit to the United States, I visited the state of Iowa, and that was my first direct encounter with the people of the United States.
布兰斯塔德州长当时是最年轻的州长，我现在还能够愉快地回忆起啊，当时我们和州长会见的情况。
Mr. Governor, at that time you were the youngest governor ever in the history of Iowa. I can still remember very fondly of the meeting you and I had during that trip.
我当时呢是在河北省正定县做县委书记，原来呢是准备由石家庄的专员带队啊来访问，但是他后来委托我说你去啊完成这个光荣而艰巨的任务吧，我就欣然领命啊来到了这里。
At that time, I was the party secretary of Zhengding County of Hebei Province in China. Originally, it was the commissioner of Shijiazhuang district of our province that was to head a delegation to Iowa. But he was otherwise occupied, and he asked me to come on his behalf, and I happily accepted that mission.
那一次啊，我见到了密西西比河。因为我们小的时候都看过马克·吐温的小说，对书中所描写的密西西比河的这种屹立风光啊，我们非常的向往。那么我们当时呢，确实是一起是吧，就是带着心来之礼探寻当年马克·吐温在马斯克汀留下的足迹。我们也在体会他笔下马斯克汀无以伦比的日落美景。
During that trip, I had my first sighting of the Mississippi River. As a young boy, I had read the novels of Mark Twain, and I had long wanted to see for myself the picturesque scenery of the Mississippi. So during that trip, together with my American hosts, we explored the footsteps of Mark Twain in the town of Muscatine, and together we enjoyed the unequaled beauty of Muscatine at sunset, to use his words.
那一次访问给我最突出的印象，就是我以阿奥瓦州的接触过的人民群众，是整个美国的形象。那么我感受到，美国人民像中国人民一样醇厚、热情、勤奋，而且非常的友好。我能感受到两国人民之间对彼此抱有极大的兴趣和好感。
And I came away from that visit very impressed from my encounters with the people of Iowa, that the people of the United States, like the people of China, are honest, warm-hearted, hard-working, and friendly people. And there is a tremendous reservoir of goodwill between the Chinese and American people, and we each take great interest in the other.
我们那一次有幸在马斯克汀镇，在群众家里呢住了2个晚上，留下了深刻的记忆。今天下午我们专程赴马斯克汀市与兰迪女士夫妇与德沃切克夫妇等老朋友叙旧。我还特别要感谢德沃切克夫妇他们专程从几千里以外的佛罗里达州专程赶来参加这次会见。那么今天晚上的晚宴呢，现场也有很多我当年在艾奥瓦结识的朋友，很高兴这次再见。
During my first trip to Muscatine, I stayed with a local family for 2 nights. And this afternoon, I made a special trip to Muscatine to meet with my old friends, Mr. and Mrs. Landy and Mr. and Mrs. Dvorak and others. Here I want to say a special word of thanks to the Dvoraks. Thank you for traveling a few thousand miles from Florida to be with us this evening. I also know that present tonight are many other good friends that had met at that time in Iowa. I want to say to all of you, it is such a joy to meet you again.
我很高兴刚才看到了卢卡贝隆先生。当年呢，他作为艾奥瓦州的友好省州委员会的一位专门负责接待我们，又做我们的向导，又为我们开车，在全州走了半个月的时间。他的热情周到、聪明细致的服务，给我留下了深刻的印象。
And it was such a joy to meet with Mr. Luca Barone just now. At that time, he was working for the Iowa Sister Cities Friendship Committee. And for over half a month, he was our guide and our driver. he took us to places all across Iowa, and we were overwhelmed by his warmth, hospitality, and dedication.
我知道他现在已经成为一个公司的老总，我认为以他的聪明才智啊，他一定会生意兴隆，事业成功的。
I know he's now heading a very successful firm. Smart as he is, I'm sure his business will continue to prosper.
我此次访美，就是为了落实胡锦涛主席和奥巴马总统达成的重要共识，中美之间建立相互尊重、互利共赢的合作伙伴关系。我是为做推动工作而来。在此活动中呢，我们更强调要与美国各界人士接触，增进中美人民之间的友谊。
I'm visiting the United States this time to help implement the important consensus that had been reached between President Hu Jintao and President Obama. And I'm here to help build the China-US cooperative partnership based on mutual respect and mutual benefit. And I want to engage with a broad cross-section of American society to help deepen the friendship between Chinese and American people.
两国的地方合作是两国关系的一个重要基础。这些年呢，我们两国的地方合作的良好态势，可以用山花烂漫这个词来形容。爱州站在中美地方合作的前列。据统计，过去10年，爱州对华出口增幅近13倍。信安金融集团、先锋种子公司等一批爱州企业在华经营良好。现在有3000多名中国留学生在爱州留学。今天，在德梅因举行的中美农产品贸易合作研讨会及项目签约仪式上，双方签署了15项大众采购合同，金额达到43亿美元。
Subnational cooperation is an important foundation for China-US relations. Over these last couple of years, subnational exchanges and cooperation between our two countries has literally flourished. And Iowa stands at the forefront of subnational cooperation between China and the United States. According to some statistics, in the last decade, Iowa's exports to China have grown by almost 13 times. And a large number of Iowan businesses, the Principal Financial Group, the Pioneer Seed Company, and others, are performing well in China. And right now, over 3,000 Chinese students are studying in Iowa. I also know that earlier today, at the Sino-American Agricultural Products Trade and Cooperation Symposium held in Des Moines, the two sides signed 15 soybean purchase agreements, whose total value reached $4.3 billion.
我高兴地得知，这些年爱州经济社会发展取得了新的进步，农业等传统优势产业继续领先全美，风力、生物能发电等新兴产业方兴未艾，居民受教育程度和商业环境排名全美前列，德梅因市更是高居榜首。我衷心的祝愿爱州在今后岁月里取得更大的成就，希望爱州积极参与中美经贸和投资合作，中方也会积极鼓励中国企业到爱州投资兴业，为当地增加就业做出贡献。我也高兴地看到今天堪萨斯州和密西根州的2位州长也都来参加今天的晚宴。我们愿意和美国中部加强 全方位的联系，加强地方合作，加强在工农业、服务业、新兴产业各方面的合作。
I'm happy to learn that over the years, Iowa has made new progress in its economic and social development. Iowa continues to lead the whole country in agriculture and other sectors, and new and emerging industries such as wind power and bioenergy are thriving and growing rapidly in your state. I also know that the level of your residents' education and the business environment in Iowa is one of the best in the United States, and Des Moines is at the top of the ranking. I sincerely hope that in the months and years ahead, Iowa will continue to make new and bigger achievements. I hope Iowa will take an active part in economic, trade, and investment cooperation between China and the United States. China will actively encourage our enterprises to make investments in Iowa and contribute to the creation of local jobs. I'm also happy to learn that the governors of Kansas and Michigan are also with us this evening. We'd like to work with you to increase subnational exchanges in many different areas: industry, services, emerging sectors, you name it.
按照中国的历法呢，今年有2个立春，年逢双春好种田。我相信，在双方共同努力下，中美友谊会像爱州的橡树一样，枝繁叶茂，造福当代，泽备后世。
According to the traditional Chinese calendar, this year there will be 2 springs, and we believe when a year has 2 springs, it will be a year of bumper harvest. I hope through the joint efforts of both sides, the tree of friendship between China and the United States will, like the oak trees in your state, grow and bear rich fruit and benefit not only this generation, but future generations as well.
最后我提议，为州长先生和夫人以及在座的各位的健康，为我们的友谊，为中美合作伙伴关系更美好的明天干杯。
Now I'd like to propose a toast to the health of Mr. Governor and Mrs. Branstad, and to the health of everyone present, to our friendship, and to an even better tomorrow of the China-US cooperative partnership. Cheers!
干杯！
is the governor's spot. You can see their name tags.
And there's all this help. Giving you hell all day too?
Paul, will you tell people to stop moving around? happen. You guys want to follow? You guys stay with me. You guys stay up here with me. I'm gonna find another person that's also faster.
Vice President Xi, welcome to Des Moines.
习副主席，欢迎您到德梅因来。
My wife Chris,
Welcome to Des Moines.
欢
So
迎您
good
到
to
德
have
莫
you
因
here.
来。
our oldest granddaughter,
我们年纪最大的
Mackenzie
孙
grandson.
麦肯锡，欢迎您到爱奥瓦来。Thank you.
我们也送我也送了一个
I have a small gift for you.
猫。
Giant panda.
Look at her panda earrings.
他说他戴的耳环特别挺高的。
This is my son Eric,
这是我的
his
儿
wife
子，
Adrian,
欢迎您到爱奥瓦来。Very nice to meet you.
his wife Adrienne,
这是我的儿媳
Thank
妇
you for，coming.
感谢您过来。
our daughter Allison,
我们的女儿
Welcome to
Allison
Iowa.
欢迎
Costa,
您到爱奥瓦州来。
her husband Jerry Costa,
她的丈夫，Nice to meet you.
our youngest son Marcus Branstad,
我年纪最小的，Welcome to 欢迎您到爱奥瓦。
his wife Nicole Branstad,
他的夫人，欢迎您来。
my uncle Ron Meyer from
我的叔
California.
叔从加州赶来的。Nice to meet you.
You know the Lieutenant Governor,
Welcome.
Rose
Welcome.
and her husband.
Welcome. And my husband
他
Kevin.
的丈夫，
Welcome. Our
欢迎
oldest
您。
daughter
我们年纪
Jennifer.
最大的女儿，
Her husband
她的
Jason.
丈夫，Nice to
My
meet you.
youngest daughter
我的小女儿，
her friend Scott.
她的朋友，
The Speaker of the House, Craig
这
Paulson.
是我们州议会的议长。Very nice to meet you. 非常高兴您能到爱奥瓦来。非常高兴见到你。我的儿子曾经到过中国，他对于中国人民的热情印象非常欢迎你。We welcome you to come to China.
Majority Leader Lynn
我
Upmeyer.
们州议会的多数党领袖，欢迎你。我私下前还非常高兴见到你，非常高兴。
欢迎你再去。
Senate President Jack Kibbe.
这是我们州的参议院的。Nice to meet you.
Majority Leader Gronstall.
参议院的多数党领袖。Nice to meet you.
Minority Leader Senator
少数
Jerry
党领
Bain.
袖。Nice to meet you.
Our Secretary of State Matt Schultz.
我们的州务卿。Very nice to meet you.
Our Attorney General Tom
司
Miller.
法部长。
Thank you for coming to Iowa
非常
and
感谢
saying
您
such
来
great things about Iowa.
非常高兴您能够选择到爱奥瓦州。
Adjutant General of the Iowa National Guard.
这是我们的
General
国
Tim
民警卫
Moore.
队的负责人，欢迎您。
Commissioner Larry Noble.
这是
Public
我们
Safety.
的公安负责人，
Mayor of Des Moines.
这是德梅因市的市长，欢迎。Very nice to meet you.
Frank County.
首长您好，欢迎回
中领馆的小吴，谢谢。再次欢迎您，这是你们领区，这我们领区的，这我的夫人王姨。
这次欢迎你来。
我们在上海没见面。
对，上海没见
对对，就是我上午参战，没跟完。
We will see you at the Capitol, Vice
我
President.
们待会儿在州府
一会儿见
We'll see you at the Capitol.
在州府这里见。See you
Thank you.
later.
Yes, thank you.
再见。
Vice
Just tonight.